If you're trying to build your sports betting bankroll without gambling it all away, then this video is gonna save you thousands. Everything I'm about to teach you is exactly how I turned $1,000 into $4,000 in just 1 week, and how I was able to profit a little over $4,000 in the month of July. But here's the crazy part. It wasn't because I was taking crazy risks. It was because I finally understood bankroll management. Now let me show you exactly how. But before we get into the strategy though, I gotta tell y'all the most important thing, man. You have to keep God first, man. Everybody be trying to do all of this stuff without God, man. Look, you need God, bro, because without him, you wouldn't even woke up this morning. A lot of y'all wouldn't even be able to watch this video this morning or whatever point of time of the day that you watching this video. But a lot of y'all wouldn't even be here if it weren't for God. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep the man up above first, you know what I'm saying? Because he the one that makes everything possible. Whether you win it or whether you lose it, you need to thank him, because at the end of the day, he gave you money to be able to invest it. You know what I'm saying? And if it weren't for him, you wouldn't have that money. So regardless if you winning or losing, you need to thank God. And a lot of y'all only be praying when you need the money, when you need something from God. No, you need to be talking to God every day, thanking him for waking you up and thanking him before you go to bed for everything that you accomplished throughout the day. Even if you took some losses, thank him for the losses that you went through, because they look at them as lessons, you know what I'm saying? So you won't make the same mistake again. But also you want to stay humble when you win it though, and just trust God's timing, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, some of y'all, like G Herbo said in one of his songs, like, bro, either it just ain't your time yet or you ain't working hard enough, bro. Some of y'all not working hard enough. Like, you got to really meet God halfway, bro. You can pray all you want, ask for this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, you got to be putting in the work to even make it make sense for God to give you what you want. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you ain't putting in the work, you're not going to get there anyway. But once you put in the work and you put in your faith in God, then all the blessings going to start to just pour in, bro. You're going to start winning a lot more, I'm telling you, bro. But now let's get into what actually grows a bankroll, y'all. First and foremost, bro, you're going to have to stay down. You're going to have to lock in. You're going to have to buckle up, bro. You got to stay down. Stop doing all this unnecessary spending, going out with your homeboys and homegirls to the bar every night, to the club every single weekend, buying clothes, buying Balenciagas, all this designer, bro. Stop spending your money on stupid temporary things, bro. Spend your money on making more money. Invest that shit. Then put it up, stay down 30 more days, and do it all over again. You feel me? Everybody wants quick money, and building a bankroll is not something that's just gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take days, weeks, or even months of consistency to build your bankroll to this point. And this really ain't nothing. You feel me? I started with 1,000 and ran up 4,000 in the month of July. So I literally took out what I put in the bank. No, I'm sorry. I took out what I put into FanDuel, and then I took out my profit. So this is literally everything I made in the month of July, bro. And I'm gonna put my profit up on the screen, either on this side or this side. But as y'all can see, bro, this is no fake shit. This is no gimmicks. I literally made $4,000 in the month of July. But this was only possible because I was able to stay down, bro. I stopped chasing big paydays. And I was thinking long term. I was thinking in months instead of days. And a lot of y'all, bro, y'all like to quit at the one bad week, but you'll never know what would have happened if you would have just stayed down and stayed consistent if you quit. Because I'm telling you, bro, when you just stay down, stay locked in, stay consistent, stay disciplined, that's when everything gonna start going in your favor. Now, knowing the problem and actually running the system that fixes it are two different things. That's why I put together my inner circle, where I work with people one-on-one on this exact stuff. The deep research, the strategy behind the decisions I'm making, the whole system behind the picks instead of just the picks. If you've been hopping from capper to capper buying picks and you actually want to learn the system behind them, there's a free breakdown of how the whole thing works, and it's the first link in the description. So when you're done here, go watch that and you'll understand how all of it comes together. Now, the next thing I want to go over is discipline, y'all. If you're trying to run your bag up, you're trying to grow your bankroll, bro, you have to be disciplined, bro. Discipline is everything. Like, you literally have to be disciplined. And when I say discipline, I mean, bro, take your emotions out of it. You cannot come into sports betting with your emotions. You cannot be revenge betting after you take a loss. You feel me? You chasing losses. You can't be doing none of that, bro. You got to be locked in. Don't double your bet size because you mad and you lost money. So now you trying to chase back what you lost and still profit, bro. Just stay down, trust your system, bro. You're going to get results. If you got proof that your system already works, I promise you, bro, it's no reason to switch it up at the one bad week. It might have just been a public week, bro. Like, Vegas going to have these weeks where the public wins, bro. The people, the regulars, the casual bettors who really don't know what they doing. They just taking the favorites, bro. It's gonna be weeks like that sometimes where Vegas is just gonna collect money off of them. Like, I mean, not collect money, but they gonna make them win so they can keep coming back. You feel me? The sharps go through that shit. Like, it's gonna be days where you make the right reads and it's just you not winning. You might be on a little cold streak. You feel me? Like, shoot, I'm 1-2 my last 3 max plays, or 1-3 my last 4. You feel me? But I'm staying down, bro. Like, I'm literally staying down. I'm a living example of staying down, bro. Like on some real shit. Matter of fact, we gonna talk about it. Since I'm talking about staying down and being disciplined, we gonna talk about it, bro. Like, I'm in my mama crib right now, you feel me? Like, I'm in my people's crib. And a lot of y'all be saying in the comments, man, you ain't got no money, bro. You in your mama house, bro. That don't mean nothing, bro. Don't judge a book by its cover, bro. I'm in my mama house by choice, bro, because I'm trying to run this shit up. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to stay down. And don't worry about it, because soon, y'all gonna see, bro. I ain't gonna say too much, but y'all gonna see, bro. Like, y'all gonna see. I got a lot of shit planned. Hey, y'all just gonna have to wait and see. But just stay down, bro. Follow your system, bro. Keep running your bread up. But once you take your emotions out of it, you'll be good, though, because I'm telling you, bro, one emotional bet, one emotional week for real, like you just chasing losses and this and that, can wipe out a whole month or 2 months of profit, bro. So you want to make sure that you don't do that, and you want to just be cool with taking a loss sometimes, bro. It's all good to just wait for the next day, bro, and get back to your regular unit size. Even if you put 250 on 2 bets in a row and lost, and now you got 500 left in your account, literally bet 250 the next day on every play, bro. Don't go putting 350 on a play or 500 on the play to get all that shit back at one time, bro. Just vibe, because you don't want to go broke behind this shit. Now, the next thing I want to tell y'all, bro, if y'all want to grow y'all bankroll, bro, you going to have to trust yourself. You going to have to trust your research, bro. Stop asking other people, yo, what you like today? Yo, my man, hey, what you like on this game, bro? Who would you take on this game, bro? Stop doing that. You got to trust yourself. Do your own research. And once you put in the work and the research, just live with the results. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. I was telling my homeboy this the other day, bro. I'd rather do my research and be wrong than take somebody else play and be wrong. Because at the end of the day, if I was wrong, I was in 100% control of my money. You feel me? Really 99%, you feel me? Because the game, you feel me? We ain't got no control over that shit. But the research, I got 100% control over my research. I got 100% control of who I decide to put my money on. So at the end of the day, bro, you got to trust your research, man, because ain't nobody going to have your back like you got your back, bro. You might ask somebody for a play, and they might slime you out for real. You think they your homeboy. They giving you a play that they not even most confident in. They got 2 bands on the play, and they gave you the play that they only put 200 on. You feel what I'm saying? And then that shit don't hit, the other play hit, you know what I'm saying? And now they up and you down. You done put a band on the play that you asked them for. So, bro, if you going to be betting, bro, unless you going to take plays from a trusted capper, like imdesTV, bro, trust your own research, you know what I'm saying? Hey, real shit, though. That's free game right there, man. Now, let me go over how I was actually able to make this $4,000 step by step. Now, the first thing I did at the beginning of the month or at the beginning of every week, what I do is I like to have at least $5,000 to $1,000 in my sports betting account. So I put $500 in FanDuel, and I literally was placing $250 bets on every bet. Now, I just want y'all to know my bankroll is not $500 or $1,000, you feel me? That's just what I put in the app to work with, you feel me? And if for some reason I lose all my bets and I have to deposit, then I deposit some more. I'll take that L and I'll still bet the same amount. But off rip, I think like the first 2 weeks of July, I had like $500 in my account, and I ain't have to deposit no more money till like July 20th, because, you know, I was going on a lot of trips and shit. I went to Miami July 4th weekend, and I went to Vegas like the 16th through the 20th. So I wasn't able to use FanDuel in those states. So I was actually just taking my money out, betting in person or putting it on other sports betting apps. But I was putting $250 on everything at the beginning of the month, and sometimes less than that. Like, I was in Miami, I put like $100 on certain bets, $250, you feel me, $500 here and there, but I wasn't really betting more than $500. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when I came back from Vegas, that's when I really turned shit up. You feel me? I put $1,000 in my account, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, we gonna grow this shit to 5K. You feel me? I really got my shit all the way up to 5K, and I should have withdrew some bread. But instead, I got it up to 4K, and I'm going to put it up on the screen so y'all can see. This $4,000 sitting in my FanDuel. I withdrew 3,000 right then and there, and then I started back with 1,000, and now we working on that for this month in August. You feel me? That was actually just recently, like just to end the month of July was when I ran up that 4,000. But you know what I'm saying? Like, in all honesty, bro, you have to bet the same amount on every bet. Like, one thing I've realized is it don't matter what you put in your account. You can put $200 in your account and put 50 on every bet. They give you 4 bets that you cannot lose 4 bets to start out, or your whole 200 gonna be gone because you betting 50 on every bet. But if you really know that you nice as shit with this sports bet shit, and you got a real system, and you know you not finna just lose 2 or 3 in a row, you feel me? You might lose 1 play here and there, but aside from that, you going on like 3-game win streaks, 4-game win streaks. You might even win 5, 6, or 7 in a row. Then you could literally start with a low amount and just build that shit up, bro. Because if you betting 50 on every play, you gonna make back between $35 to 50 if you taking like minus 140s and up, you feel me, all the way up to plus monies, you feel what I'm saying? Now, if you taking minus 180s, you put 50 on it, you might make like $25, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, profit is profit. So you want to just make sure that you betting the same amount. And even like a day where you might make good money, don't go back the next day and bet more just because you came up. Like, you don't want to start upping your unit size till like you done tripled or at least doubled what's in your account, what you started with. So for example, like when I got up to like 1,000, or matter of fact, I started with 1,000. So when I got up to like 3,500, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. It was near the end of the month and I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna count. Regardless cause I put a ban on some shit, but it's a confidence thing too. But you don't want to be confident every day. Like every day, yeah, you might have plays that you really, really like, but you will know when it's a play that's like, okay, you know what, this a lock. You feel what I'm saying? But also beware though, you could still lose on a lock. So you don't never want to bet nothing that you're not willing to lose. But when I was up like 3,500 on a month, well, in my account off of the 1,000, I put like, I think it was 1,100 on Brewers money line one night because they was playing at home. And you know, y'all know the Brewers the best team at home in the league. Like literally, bro. That's free game if you didn't know. But also, they had the pitching advantage and the bats. They was hot. So I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm going to throw this on the Brewers. Win or lose, I'm still in profit for the month. This the last day of the month, I think. So I did that. It worked out. The bet hit. And I got up to like, I think I was at like 4,800 in my account or some shit like that. I don't know, but yeah, man, like you really just gotta stay down, bro. Don't chase them losses. I'm telling you, the moment you start chasing losses, everything is gonna go left, bro. Like, and you gonna wonder what the fuck going on, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, like everybody chase losses, bro. Everybody chase losses here and there, but you gotta limit that shit, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, it's okay to chase. It's okay to chase a loss, like if you kind of like, you feel me, you betting the same amount and you really like the read, but don't just be out here like every time you lose, fuck, I gotta get that shit back today. Like, nah, bro, just vibe, bro. Just vibe, bro. But the reason I was able to make $4,000 in July was not because every play was right, bro. It was because every play, I had structure with every play. Like my system for coming up with my bets was the same every day. I was literally just consistently doing the same thing every day, betting the same amount every day, and it paid off. Now, like I said, sometimes I did increase my unit size because I felt confident, and those did happen to win, but that wasn't the foundation of my success. The foundation was the work that I was putting in every single day. And a lot of y'all, bro, I think I went over this earlier, but the next thing that I want to go over, bro, is just realize that you're going to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to realize that you're going to lose. If you go into sports betting and you thinking like, bro, I'm not trying to lose this money, I need this money, I don't ever want to lose, then sports betting is probably not for you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Even the best sports bettors lose. You're not supposed to win every single bet. You just have to win more than you lose over time. And another thing, stop judging yourself off one individual bet, bro. You want to look at bets in weeks, months, or 100 bet increments, you feel me? Like, don't base how good of a bettor you are just off of 1 week you had, you feel me? Like, really base it off like a little long term, like 3 months, you feel me? 2 months. See how good you was in June and July, both put together, you feel what I'm saying? Or at least a month. Give yourself a month to really just track all your bets and see how good you was. If you had a good hit rate, then you know what you need to do next month. Repeat it all over again and do a little better. Now, a few mistakes that a lot of beginners make that's gonna mess up you growing your bankroll is you focused on parlays every day. You betting every single game on the board. You chasing losses. You increase your units after one win, or you just wake up and bet because you're bored. And the last but not least, the biggest one, you betting with your rent money, gang. Like, y'all gotta understand, bro. This is a long-term game, bro. You're not gonna get rich from betting in 1 week, let alone one day like some of y'all be trying to with these lotto slips. You feel what I'm saying? But it's gonna take time, bro. Like, everybody wants $10,000 tomorrow, bro. And I get it, bro. The economy we live in, it ain't a lot. This shit expensive, bro. But it takes time, bro. So you gonna have to stay down, buckle up, and really lock in, be consistent, be disciplined, bro. And that money gonna come, bro. Once you stop chasing the money and you just start chasing consistent input, the outputs, which is the money, that shit just gonna come naturally, bro. But you gotta stop chasing the money and just chase the process, bro. Like, just do the same thing every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? That money gonna come, bro. Everything we covered today already puts you ahead. Everything we've covered today already puts you ahead of most people betting right now. But what usually happens is somebody fixes a few things, they get a couple wins, they feeling good about themselves. Then they catch a little cold streak and they resort back to their same habits. They right back to buying somebody else's picks. And it's not that they can't do it. They just had a couple pieces instead of the entire system. So if you got capital saved and you're serious about compounding it season after season, and you want to work with me directly one-on-one, build your bankroll plan around your actual capital, learn the strategy behind the bets, and be around a community of winning bettors doing the exact same thing as you, there's a free breakdown of how the whole thing works. It's the first link in the description. Go watch it. Now, it's your boy Dez. I'm imdesTV, the best TV, and we out.
I ran it up, I had to get it. Feeling want no option, had to change up my decision. I don't want no problems, but I go crazy over binges. If I started, I'ma finish. No, I got complete the mission.